everyone, this is Scolding11 here, and today I'm continuing playing the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog Part 2 of this playthrough, as we're on a saloon car trying to figure out who murdered Sonic on the dining car. But enough rambling, let's start playing. Of course, enjoy the video, hit a like and subscribe. So here we are in the saloon car, so we're gonna figure out who killed Sonic, well, murdered Sonic in the dining car, but here we go. Whoa, look at this place. Hey Tails, where are you? Jose, I'm over here. I think Amy already gone ahead. It seems she's really excited. Did you need something from me? Yeah, just a question really. How do I put this? What if Sonic is actually hurt? He's laughing? Sonic doesn't go down so easily. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. We're just all really committed to the mystery for Amy. We had nothing to worry about. Promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap a lot of strange spots. He's fine. Making a lot of sense, but I can't shake what Sonic said to me. Is this really part of the murder mystery game? Or is there something deeper happening? I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. Can I tag along with you? If you don't mind, if it's cool if I tag along with you? No, of course, sure. Now if I ever need a snack, you got me. Haha, fair. As I said, the best detectives have sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum though, just know it's because, where's my alarm bar? The last guy to work as case with me ditched our practice to join the evil Dr. Eggman. Not a proper detective without bargaining. This is true. Yeah, varmints. What y'all doing in my saloon? You're trying so hard to stay in character. Knuckles, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic. I can see that. Amy most it through and told me all about it. Enough of that. Wonder how long he kept that voice up for Amy. We were wondering if you could tell us where were you up to before the murder? Anything to help us establish your alibi, and nope, I had nothing to tell you either of you. Leave me alone. He's obviously anxious and tainted about something, but why did it take it out on us? I know better to argue with Knuckles, so it seems we're on our own. Jose, we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we were all apart. Let's investigate for clues and then interrogate. Right, let's do this. So we go here, trying to find out what we gotta do, and goes to snacks. Oh, a bowl of assorted nuts. The classic saloon snack. Kinda bland. Seems like someone licked all the soul of them. What? Blah! Phewy! Or maybe they're just unsalted. The robotic arms here are really helpful. What's the arm doing to my hair? He's fixing it up a bit. That's incredible. What interesting tech. Uh-oh, I should fear for my job a little bit. How well can it microwave? Alright, and then... breathtaking views. This train passes by some incredible sights. I just happen to be traveling at normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily. I had to avoid things like roller coasters. I don't mind roller coasters, though I find myself running on the tracks more than I do running in cars. I never understand this friend group. Jose, this is interesting. What is? It's just a view of used cups. Sure, but why are there three? Knuckles was really thirsty? Jose, this one has lipsticks on the rim. That's not Knuckles' color at all. Someone else must have been here. We should log this. Used cups are added to your inventory. Alright. Always checks the trash bin. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. Sadly, this one is empty as well. Sorry to think your theory of something always been hidden on the trash is flawed. It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. As they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Haha! I think tells the story, mate. Decent cash reward for finding this robot. Maybe I'll keep an eye on it out. Poor Chow. Hate to see them like this. What they do? Mechanical mech practice. Interesting. Clearly we don't able to give the name Super Monkey Ball a try. Do we think it broke when the train speed up? Damages look more to costs from punches? Who could have done that? What are you two looking at me for? Smash Arcade is out of inventory. I think we have fun enough clues. Let's go interrogate Knuckles and find out what really happened. I thought I told you to leave me alone. Please don't beat me up. No promises. Knuckles, will you ever fight me? No, you bruise too easily. It won't be fun. I bruise easily too. I guess I won't be the fun to fight either. No, I'll fight you. Sorry, Jose. I wish you luck. He's not actually going to fight me, right? Knuckles, Jose and I need to determine what you were doing during the hour the murder took place. I already told you, buzz off. We're not getting anything out of me. You're not getting out of me. Thankfully, we don't need to say much. What happened here is really obvious. It is? We had evidence too. We do? Jose, just take a good look at your inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Knuckles was murdered? The arcade machine? Huh. What makes you think I touched it? There we go. Although it gets harder, get 30 rings here. Gotta make sure not to hit the spikes. And avoid, well, objectives. Oh boy. Oh my god. That one sucked. Honestly, but we make it through. Alright. That's cool. This isn't a tough one, Knuckles. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because the arcade cabinet is covered in punches. What evidence do you have that the damages are punches? What are you all staring at my hands for? Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine, but why? I need a punchy bag, and none were available to me. Just a sudden urge to punch? Huh? I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us our answer. How will you? I'm on it. Jose, distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball. Bring it on. I guess we have 30 rings still. I love this music though. It's just, it's great. Like honestly. I'm just want these rings. A lot better than last time, I will say. But whatever it takes to get this game going. The arcade machine is fixed. No! Don't look at the scores! Quick, look at the scores! I'm pulling it up now. Okay, what does this tell us? Nothing, obviously. It tells us something massive. Look at the name on the top of the list. It's Vector. He was supposed to be in a library car. Picture is beginning to be painted here. You compete with Vector to see who will get the highest score. And Vector beat you. In his frustration, you destroyed the arcade cabinet. He's punching the air in frustration. You're guessing. What's your proof? Where's your evidence? Vector's a common name. Prove to me he was here now. Alright, 35 rings. Not too bad. Jump. Crisscross will make you jump. That's good. We ace it. Now, Jose, what proves Vector was here with Knuckles? No! I thought it was strange there was more than one cup sitting next to you. While you were up to participating in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday, you and Vector enjoyed some drinks, playing arcade. It's not like... It's not... I wasn't... Don't tell Amy. I think we're on the right track here. As you say, Vector popped out at the top of the hour, wanting to play the arcade machine with me. We went back and forth trying to figure the game out, but we did. We competed for the highest score. When he bested me, I destroyed the machine, no proof of his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in. Honest. I didn't want to be caught. That's my story. In my Abnett. Yeah. Oh yeah, I already told an Enbridge version of this to Amy. Boy, this friend group has a lot of pride issues. Well, that explains one of the used cups. What? What color of the lipstick mark? Rouge was here too. Oh. It's consensual. Not worth mentioning. She searched around for something but failed. Made fun of our game and left. Yeah, changes that one. But you offered her a drink, apparently. Listen, I don't know why she showed up. I told you everything that happened before the train speed up. Are you not satisfied? Will you two relent? I'm understanding the scenario. Vector visits to play games, Rouge couldn't find something and left, and Knuckles destroyed the machine. It all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles? I want to step back to something I noticed. One more name on the high score list doesn't make sense. Jose, can you take a look one more time? Not a name on the high score list. What is Hill talking about? Well, it's not going to be toast, apple, bread, or bagel candy. It's going to be this one. And it kind of does sounds like Ultimate, but without the A-T-E. All the other names had a food theme, but this one, who here goes by You may not know Jose, but there is someone here that goes by the title, the Ultimate Life Form. There's really someone here that goes by that? Nothing sneaks by you, does it, pal? Feather and I were struggling so much with the game, then Shadow dropped by. So, was Shadow here too? He taught us the game and was the first to get its name on the scoreboard. Feather and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. They were both very annoying. You all immediately had to compete, huh? He gave me this before he left. Shadow told me to lock the door and not to open it for anyone, then he left. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him, so no one else had to lock the door. That's the honest truth. So when Amy came through here not too long ago, did you open the door for her? No, I think she has some sort of key too. That's right! The conductor gave her that special birthday key. Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors? And what was Rouge searching for? I don't know. They didn't tell me, even though I asked with that cowboy accent. You're going to have to find them and ask them yourselves. More information I expect to get there, but it seems we can move on. As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We only know for sure when we confirm things with Vector. Fair enough. Library's in the next car. I'll open the lock for you. Give whoever knocked Sonic an earful for me, tells the butler. I like it better when he wasn't talking to us. Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Jose. Let's head to the library. On it. This is way more exciting than microwave and chili dogs. Jose! Come in! Alright, so we're done here. So we're gonna move on to the next car. Ready to mose down to the next car? You got it, partner. Onwards. So we're heading to the library to see SPO and Vector, so. Library car. And we can stop it here. Oh, it's okay, we move on. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Everyone's here. Journalist reporter Amy Rose is hot on the scoop. I'm hanging out. You be fashionably helpful. Alrighty, before you go, Espio and I want to give you your presents. My presents? You're both too sweet, thank you! Vector, it seems we have more guesses. Amy, there you are. Have you found any leads yet? Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl? Sure, everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic, I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick. But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? The birthday girl has a master key. Right, the birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course, the birthday privilege. I'll solve the case before anyone else! Bye! Amy must be hasty, but she's throughout. Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm, just making sure things go well. Things aren't going great. Not sure if you have forgotten, but there was a murder. Well, I mean, besides that. Besides murder? My physical skills, non-assistance. I'm Vector, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. And I'm Espio, the poet. Hey, a poetry! A reasonable message from poet to reader meant to challenge our dedicated perspectives with the most romantic of the rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some? Sure. Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La 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 la, dee 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 dee. Was that it? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm satisfied for now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Jose and I are here to establish both of your outlets, or wherever it is. I got it before, but I forgot. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy and had everyone leave the dying car? Oh, sure. It was simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. When we were all set off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car, where Amy told me and Espio to stay. I probably picked a book off the shelves and make myself comfortable. But they got bored, so you left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yep. Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on the cup at the saloon car. Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure and stayed over there. She left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car, then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why would Shadow have been locking doors? Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car, where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insists on showing us up by Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car again, locking the door behind him. Then returned to the lounge car, where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train speed up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. All these locked doors. It seems Knuckles or Espio, it seems Vector or Espio couldn't have blocked the library car or the saloon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions. If you return any meat, I'll chop it up for you. If you like to be saluted by poems, I got you covered too. Thanks, guys. There's an alibi. There you go, alibi. Cooper's alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espio was actually in the library reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Alright, goes this round again. It's pretty cool. It's just the, what do you call it, the scoreboard or something, but pretty cool. The chow hangs particularly from the train bench. The large text below reads, "Hang in there." Wow, I really need to see this. This little chow hanging in there, Roosin uses his wings to fly to safety, because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful! This chow can stick to these principles and find strength, then I can too. There's no way there was that much of thought put in this poster, right? I always look around the robotic arm again. That poor thing. That arm is really struggling cleaning up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. I have sadly no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked by the train speeding up. But Rouge pulled a lot of things out to searching for something. For reckless behavior, I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far. This kid feels empathy for anything. Ooh, brochures! There are travel destinations ideas here, like amusement parks, cave-ins, hotels, restaurants. Ooh! Jose, look at this. There's a couple of maps here. This seems to be a mad library car. The books are organized by general, which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Library map is added to the inventory. We should take this brochure about a cave too. Look, there's a Stallishes. Nah, leave it. Yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. A globe for our marvelous planet. I haven't traveled around that much. The islands are fun and all, but I'll love to visit some of the countries. There's a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Sounds perfect for a vacation. The doctor was talking about Spangonia. Have you ever been there? I have, actually. If you ever visited, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one a scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep it in mind. Thanks. This group knows everyone, and has been everywhere, haven't they? My research there. What's this bright red book? Oh, yuck. The reeks of evil scientists that are Eggman. Yep, this is our Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I want to trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. May people just appreciate an omelet? You may not be wrong. Oh wow! I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through all the books, titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves are alphabetical order. But this one is a user's guide to the Merch Express, the train we're currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but this is interesting. Let's begin with this. The Merch Express manual is added to your inventory. And I think the trash bin. Something's always in the trash bin. Let's look at there. I hate to say it, but there's nothing there. I really thought there would be something there. Jose, are you sad there was something in the trash bin? No. I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin. We find. Really think so? Yeah. We gotta see how a mystic. Yeah, okay. These trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it. Jose, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. Was it supposed to be? Is that supposed to be a compliment? Let's take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are comfy, so plush. Puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. Jose, no, don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember? If I have a ring for every time a murderer ruined my nap time. I think that is everything, but I'm not quite sure. I mean, something's about, so honestly. Picture, no. Fireplace, no. Did you bring any meat to chop? I might be a butcher, but they kind of rental my meat. Clever before getting on the train. You actually tried to bring a knife on the train? I'm a man of deathly tales. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. I think if you have a knife on you, you'll definitely think you were the murderer. But what if I hide the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line. I thought. Never mind. Nothing like a cold cuts for a cold case. Let me know if you have any. I mean, if you need any good butchering. What is left? Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going to the saloon car. When Shadow left the library car, he locked his door on his way out. There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of this? Yeah, I do believe we should. Shadow's lock is out his inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espia to find out what really happened. Fancy a poem? Oh, how about a poem about trains? Locomotive and the motion. I think I lost my lotion. The windows show the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion. Thanks. I actually like that one. Huh? So the two of you don't believe us, eh? It's not that. I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the valley of your... I just got this word right? Jose and I are here to confirm the two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if you'll... Oh, that's easy. I got bored. Huh? What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mangle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figure I'll go check it out. This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. And that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were here? You were in the library car? Of course he was. Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till he's done. I've seen it happen. And it must have been a good read. What was the book? Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what that book might be. Jose, do you have to help me out? Alright. What book do you think Espio might have been reading? The manual? You think Espio was reading instructions? What argument can you possibly have to support this? There we go. Like 40 rings, I'm going. I think this one is not really. Oh god. but avoid any cost. Spikes. We got it. There are books scattered around the floor, sure. The remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except the manual, meaning someone, at this very least, picked the manual up and put it back in the correct place. Ugh. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, SBO. Hey now! I won't have you insulting my pal like that. Calm down, Vector. I know you meant well, but I can help myself. Apologies, SBO. Butcher and the Poet. Friendship can form anywhere. That's indeed a book I was reading. The Marriage Express manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'll like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Jose, if you don't mind. Could you ask SPO some questions about the manual? Just flip to the page and ask away. Oh, I see. Quiz SPO about the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I quiz him on? Let's go to 97. Okay, what effective and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless. Robotic arms during an event that can perform a valley of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying the train can't clean itself, though I have a feeling that train company didn't want to hire any janitors. Robotic arm can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like SBO aced that question. Jose, hit him with another one. Oh, okay, which page should I choose? Let's go to 231. What is the Merch Express cancellation policy? No refunds, and you will be charged on a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Yeah, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. Last one, Jose. Let's see if SPO can go 3 for 3. Gotcha. Which page should I pick last? Let's go with 56. What was the impediment to support the conductor duties and ease a general train locations? Intelligent data processing systems. It works in tandem with the conductor to ensure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor's present. Now, do I pass your little test? Yeah, totally. It's wild you were able to retain all this information so quickly. But its brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'll be bragging about that. You have clearly read the manual. Those answers feel too far specific to be guesses. And you both have the nerve to question my buddy like that? If we don't we want to support folks who read? You have to admit though, reading the entire time the murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if it's true. But he answered all our questions so calmly. That's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. But there was the only one to see me reading after all. I'm not sure I'll do this again. It's hard to self-imitate despite being the truth. Oh, it's alibi, okay. Well, you definitely read throughout the manual, so I suppose we could... SPO, is that true? Feather was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Problem? Frankly, I don't believe that can't be true. We have to have evidence to back it up. Jose? He's always putting me on the spot! Okay, Jose, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw SPO reading, but what? Shadow's lock. Please, pray tell, what does this have to do with anything? We're up, Jose. Let's get our argument together. I'll think with a lock, but 50 rings? Oh boy. And this thing is not gonna get easy. 5 minutes, so I'll cut the ring as much as I can to avoid all the freaking objectives, so. Alright. We're good, you're going good. Just gotta be patient and do my thing. Go here. Oh my god. That was so close. 10 more rings. Not bad. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score in the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the highest score. It was the highest score long. Crocs are natural gamers. Respect. Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in his saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car, so there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed into my book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of the doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? You see, I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, you were really in a library car at all. But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear Jose. One that I find love to Espio to solve. God believe me, that cool defender is vanishing. I was so involved with my book, I didn't notice Shadow passed by through the library car. Honest. But when it returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I wasn't. I didn't. Why doesn't this seem so right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was Espio simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow return to the library car? What should I do? I was running Tails. No, I can't interrupt Tails. Tails, but he's onto something. I'm found this question and... Jose, my favorite and beloved employee, please protect the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be treacherous. Don't allow such an old, fearful soul to get sued. I had to make sure our guests are taken care of. I had to speak up. Tails? We have the piece of evidence that we can answer all our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another? It has to be the nap. Alright, let's get through my thoughts in order. 55. Not 25. So no, that's a bunch of reference to it. It would have been 25, but this one's a little bit toughy. This will be tough, but you just get harder when you play a Sonic game. Or any kind of platform game, you know. Jump. Alright. We aced that. The library map. Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from another. A straight path. If Shadow walked down the straight path, there's the way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you have a point out. Where exactly on the map you mean? Where could Espio have been for Shadow not to see him? He should be around the corner. Like right there. Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned to the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot. I confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from this spot, because the bookcase in this way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio, vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you would have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me. Believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you for both for answering our questions. We did it! Another pair of alibis validated. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm anxious. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done, and I have plenty of questions for Rouge, and especially Shadow. Oh, it seems the doors to the next car is opened. Maybe he must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. Then it's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio. Get them, Hack. If you need any meat chopped up, say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. Murders on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick, tick, tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, Jose. Let's see what's next. Coming! Alright, so we're done here. We're gonna go to the next one. You sure you don't want to stay around and look out these great books a little longer? Miss recalls. Okay, now vision continues. Casino car. Alright, and I'm guessing we're gonna save here. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and I'll continue playing the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog on Sunday. Until then, this is Goldine's11, and I'll see you next time. Peace!